Boom, baby. We are going down to get a seat. Right, Shy?
Yeah, boom, baby.
All right, we made it down. This is what it looks like. That's Tucson, baby. All right. I think what I'll do, see, it got a little faded, but that's okay. Is use the fabric spray paint right there. Boom. All right, got all strapped in. Boom. We got the bench seat back. So I'm gonna put it over by Frankenstein. We're gonna make sure it fits upright and everything. And we'll go from there. I'm hoping that it's the correct width. The bracket on the bottom looks pretty easy to bolt up however we need to, or if we need to make it fit. So that should be pretty easy. And then I'll probably just get some fabric spray paint, because the fabric feels fine. It's just got faded. You can see there's the original color. So we'll just spray it, or there's always a seat cover, but at least the foam's good on this, whereas the foam's not good on Frankie. Honestly, it's in pretty good condition. You can see all the foam's still pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit, but nothing major. This cardboard piece under here seems like it's pretty done, but I don't need that. So let's pull it out of here. Honestly, I think this might fit. Just kind of eyeballing it. It looks like we're probably pretty good. I love the fact that it has this little holder in the back. To clean it, it was sprayed down. When I sat on it a little while ago, it was a little damp. So I'm just gonna leave it right here for now. But either today or tomorrow or sometime this weekend, I'll start working on swapping them and all that kind of stuff. But at least that gets us going. And we're all set. Moment of truth. Let's see. Oh, man, that's hot. I gotta see if it's the same width. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let's see. Now, of course, this isn't perfect. I'm just rough eyeballing it. So roughly, let's say 5 feet, plus or minus, but around 5 feet. I just want to know if it's in the same wheelhouse. Now here's the van seat. So the only part I'm worried about is if this was used as like the middle where they had the extra row. Oh. Yeah. That is, so let's see. There's an edge. There's 5 feet. It's like a whole, ooh, it's basically a whole foot short. Wow. That changes things. Either way, I'm gonna reupholster that seat because I want to keep the stock bench seat in there, but I do want to see if this thing will fit. So I'm gonna take this seat out because either way, if I gotta take it down somewhere, I'm gonna have to like actually pull it out anyways. And we'll put the van seat in there and see if you can actually do it. Maybe I'm off. I don't know. I mean, rough ballpark. It was a foot difference. I mean, it's kind of a big difference, but let's see. Should be pretty easy. All right, so we got one bolt there and one bolt in the back. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Focus, come on, baby. Okay, can you see back there? There you go. It's kind of like rusty. There's a little rock in front of it. So let's take those off. Wonder if there's any cool stuff in there. Is that an extra wrench? I'll have to clear out all that stuff, but I want to see how difficult it is to get these bolts off first. I can't reach this back one with the ratchet, so I need to get like a, what do you call a wrench or whatever. All right, boom. This one in the back's a real pain in the butt, but I think that we can probably get to it this way. Yeah, there we go. So let's do that. Let's grab the wrench. Okay, so I got that side all taken on. It's good to go. I didn't even know I had some of this stuff back here. So now I'm on this side. I'm really happy that I'm doing this because I noticed there's a lot of dirt under here. And actually, I've been finding little things under here. I'm curious if there's anything cool under here. See, I saw there's like some random little paper. And it looks like somebody maybe left a wrench. It's not my wrench, I know that. I haven't been working under the seat. So let's pop this bad boy off and we'll go from there. Boom, baby. I live in Arizona, so it's always hot. But it's nighttime. Well, not nighttime, but evening time. I was like, well, I'll do it in the evening so it'll be less hot. It's still hot. Still really hot. But all I have is one bolt left. So this one should be a super easy one. It's just right. You know, honestly, I mean, this is a pretty easy task taking these off. I mean, it's just pretty accessible bolts that you gotta undo, so it's not really challenging. I love it. As soon as I said this was easy, this bolt's harder than all of them put together. I don't know if maybe because I lifted the seat a little, because this is the last bolt, I don't know, but this one's definitely the toughest. I got all the bolts, so this bad boy's loose now. Let's see. Oh yeah, it'll come right out. So I just need to clean all this junk out of it, and then we'll put the other seat in here and pull this one out. All right, guys, a bit of bad news. The seat doesn't work. It doesn't fit. I measured the frame. You can see I got it tilted up there. Measured the frame and the width of the seat. I was recording, but unfortunately my phone overheated because it is 108 outside today. But that's okay. Either way, we need to get this seat redone, the one that's in there now. So I think just so I can see what's under there and start getting it cleaned out, I'm gonna put some lift it up and put some jack stands underneath the seat, and then that way we can start cleaning up underneath. There's one other funny part I didn't really think about. You know, space is always a challenge over here. I don't know how I'm gonna get the seat out because this is not that much of a space right here. So that's another thing I have to figure out. So I might just wait till I get the engine put back in, clean up underneath the seat, just keep it in there without bolting it back. And then once we get the engine where we could drive it, I might just pull it out and then pull the seat out, that kind of deal. For now, I'm just gonna put that in the garage, use it as kind of like a man cave car seat. And then when I have to swap the seat on this one, I'll probably just put it in as like a temporary thing, just until the seat's done. All right, let's see. I'm gonna lift it up and put these underneath. That's one side. That looks so funny. All right, let's see. Wow. Pretty uneventful. I thought I saw like a wrench or something under here, but I guess not. Oh, somebody's cigarette wrapper. Well, it's ended up being a lot less exciting than I thought, but you know, whatever. So we're gonna clean under this. I'm probably not gonna mess with it today. But then I'm gonna take that bench, put it in the garage, and we'll figure out how we can get this thing out of here. You can see why I need to replace this. It's so ripped up. The springs are literally pulling out. So I need to get this whole thing redone. I'm sure they could probably put all this part back together, but I definitely need new spongy stuff and new cover.
Like and subscribe.
That's right, like and subscribe, baby, boom. Also, follow my friends. I'm gonna put some links for all my friends' channels that I know you guys would like also in the description.
Also,
And I'll
guys-
tag some in the end here too.